Here in the second, we're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the court for the Hornets, the forwards are Hayward and Washington. Z out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the center position. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams, having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Wagner kicks to Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he
hits it again. Wow.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe. That has been best.
Field can't ask for any better.
Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the night.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. You may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball. I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And now Orlando on the break. The shot, no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed. And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before.
Substitution on the court.
Attempt at the free throw
at the
line
line for the Magic.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for one.
One shot.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect. It's impressive level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
44.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road. This team has been lights out throughout the game.
And so it's Charlotte, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Carter Williams. He's out there with Gary Harris. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Okiki passes to Bitadze. Here's Okeke. And Jones sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in trouble.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
And watch your take, guys, in the hustle sticks.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Substitution on the
Orlando,
court.
it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fultz the pass to Carter. Good ball movement by the Magic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
A guy who has just tremendous feel.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play.
At the line
coach
for the
protesting
Magic,
the personal foul call.
Anthony.
And this is the time now
Time
where
out.
the officials can review in closer detail what
The basket does
constituted
not count.
the original personal foul. Getting a different
Hornets
angle can
timeout.
sometimes make it a lot easier.
Please give a big round of
Indeed, and the fun thing with replay
applause.
review is that when you see the slow motion
Let's
replay,
have another big round
you
of
really get a new
applause
appreciation
for
for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call,
Number
you got to
0.
acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered closely. Anthony in the corner. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in
That's
this one.
the end of the game.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their
A
team was
special thank you
dismantled.
to all who joined us for
I don't
tonight's
care
game.
what the
Hope
matchup
you
is.
have an
You
easy
never
trip
expect a
home,
road
and
team
we'll be back to
come
see
in
us
and
again
just
soon.
cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Nice. Good patience, Rodney. Let's go.
Good pass.
Rodney was so shocked that I passed the ball to him. He didn't know what to do.
Oh, look what I have.
We're all shocked.
Oh, nice. Good take.
Demi and work. If you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see the smile on Watch Me Work's face?
Yeah, work. You're too quiet, man. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season.
Here we go.
How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Then it's Jackson, then it's Neesmith, and it's Nora in at the four-man position.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
From deep. Rebound by Jackson. Now the Pacers. On the move. Oh, he jams it straight down.
Assist goes
This
to
energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
D gets the bucket.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. Melo's got incredible passing ability.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Neesmith, guarded by Hayward. Inside. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Here's D. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And again, Charlotte with the triples. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. In addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
Here's D. 6 points for him. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. For three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Wearing 0.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Matherin. Here's Neesmith. Now Jackson. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Here's D. And the Hornets another three. He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
0.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Here's Matherin. Up top, Jackson. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. So for the Hornets, Williams is checked in for Richards. Oubre comes in for Washington. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes
Just 3 to shoot. Dorte. And makes in the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
To the middle. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Give Hayward the 10. Now he's athletic. He's got bounce. He's going to finish with the big flush when he gets inside.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward Wizards average over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Now here's McConnell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Duarte, no good. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Back to Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's McConnell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
52 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's McConnell. And the step-back jumper is good.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
From deep three-point range. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. The ball's knocked loose. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's D. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Backing up that last three, another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Duarte. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And Oubre comes to help. Just 2 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. The shot by Duarte, no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Then it's Neesmith, then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Nora in at the 4.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Martin, he's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Rozier.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
A team that, on paper, they expect to beat. Great teams take care of business against the bottom feeders. We'll see if they can handle that end of the bargain here tonight.
Here's Mathurin. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Washington with the defensive effort. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Going inside, here's D. The shot that time not on target. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, it just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback.
Oh, got that one quick. He's got 24.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Neesmith. Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. 5 to shoot. Here's Nora. From deep. Richards pulls it in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, friendly drive. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Williams is checked in for Richards. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And there's the drive. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Knocks down.
Substitution on the
So
court.
it's Charlotte going into the
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Hornets 41, the Pacers 29.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Got the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then there's Nick Richards. And D in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5. And again, the second half for Steve Clifford. Now here's Halliburton. 15-point game. Here's Matherin. Pass to Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Matherin. The 3 ball. And no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's D. And it's off from 3-point range. And the Pacers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Puts it up from 12. D pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Over to the left wing. From behind the arc. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Here's Neesmith. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. To the paint. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hornets lead by 19.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. Here's Matherin. Cashes it in from 11 feet. He has 6.
And you got to be right up on Matherin, especially when he's roaming around the mid-range.
Pass to D. Three-pointer. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Hayward comes to help. Halliburton's got an open look. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". He can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Matherin. No good that time. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Indiana calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For your Honeybee.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Richards. Oubre comes in for Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. It's stolen by Oubre. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Duarte. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jackson, nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Go! Another from 3. Can tell he's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he's on fire.
To the inside. Here's Nora. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's D. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up.